Hi, today our lesson is congruence of triangles. First of all, we'll discuss what is congruency. After that, we'll come to congruence of triangles. This is a grade A in English medium maths lesson. Right. Now, if we take two circles of this. Now, so these are two laminas of two circles. If I take one circle and if I keep one top to the other, you can see only one circle. That means what? It is fully covering one circle to the other circle. Then that means what? These two circles are in the same size and same shape. Then we call these two circles are congruent circles or congruent figures. Now if I take these two circles, one is little bigger, one is smaller. Both are same shape circles. But if I keep one top to the other, the pink color circle can't cover the green color circle. It is not full covering. That means what? These are not in the same size. So therefore, these two circles are not congruent. Can you understand that one? Now if I take another one, if I take 2 rupee coin and another 2 rupee coin. Now these two coins you can keep one top to the other. Okay? So it is 100% overlapping. So therefore, these two are congruent figures. But if I take 5 rupee coin and 2 rupee coin, now if I keep one top to the other, it is not full covering. Here 5 rupee coin and 2 rupee coin, both you can see now here, this side. So therefore, these two coins are not congruent figures. Now if I take these two rectangles, I can keep one top to the other. Then it is fully covered. Now you can see only the green color rectangle. Now this side you can see only the pink color rectangle. That means these two rectangles are the same size and same shape. So therefore these two are congruent figures. Now if I take these two squares here, these are congruent. Same size and same shape. But if I take these two squares, is it congruent? No. Clear? Now if I take this rectangle and this one, is a congruent? No. Now you can understand what is congruence. Now if I take my left hand palm and right hand palm, I can keep one top to the other. Then these two are congruent to each other. Now you can understand what is congruent figures and what are the not congruent figures. So here we discuss congruence of triangles. It's a grade 10 English medium maths lesson. Now for grade 11 also you need this knowledge. Now if I take a triangle like this, say that ABC. The triangle we have three sides and three angles and three vertices. Here we consider about these three sides and three angles. According to that we check whether two triangles are congruent. If I get another triangle, we check their sides or angles or sides and angle both, and we check whether those two triangles are congruent or not. So first we take case 1. Clear? We take case 1. First I write case 1. We write side angle side. SAS. You will understand what is this SAS later. Clear? Now if I take ABC triangle. So if I consider AB and AC two sides. Say that AB equal 5 cm. AC equal 7 cm. Then these now out of these three sides I consider about AB and AC. That means I talk about this AB and AC. Then this angle A is the included angle. We say what? Included angle. That means this angle A is in between this AB and AC. Now we take DCF triangle. Say that this also 5 cm. DC is 5 cm and DF equal 7 cm. And this angle we say what? 40 degrees, and this angle also 40 degrees. Now in these two triangles you can see two sides of this ABC triangle is equal to two sides of TEF triangle. Why? AB equal 5, here DC is 5. AC is 7, DF is 7. And included angle here 40, here also in 40. Then we say these two triangles are congruent. These two triangles are congruent. For congruent we write three lines like that. That means in a triangle, two sides and included angle is equal to two sides and included angle of another triangle. Then we say those two triangles are congruent. Clear? Remember, here the included angle should be equal. Not only two sides, included angle also should be equal. That means say that this is 50, this is 50 and this is 40. Now two sides are equal, but included angle is not equal. Some other angles is 40. That is equal but no use. Included angle is should be equal. Now these two triangles are not congruent. Why? Two sides are equal, but included angle is not equal. So therefore this should be 40. Clear? Now we say these two triangles are congruent. So what is the theorem? Congruency. The case one is this. Side angle side. That is how we write SAS. The case one. So if you get a triangle, first of all we check case one is right or wrong. Now here the theorem is like that. In a triangle, two sides and included angle is equal to two sides and included angle of another triangle respectively. Then these two triangles are said to be congruent. Clear? I think you can understand. What to take? You must check the two sides and included angle is equal to two sides and included angle of another triangle. Now see that this is 7 and this is 8. Now these two are congruent. No, these two are not congruent. Why? Two sides here, this and this side is not equal. Clear? So this is 8 and this is 7 centimeters. Now these are equal. Congruent? No. Why? Here two sides are included angle is 5, 7 and 40. Here 5, 8 and 40. 7 is some other side. So then we can't say it is congruent. Clear? So therefore, two sides and included angle should be equal to two sides and included angle of another triangle. Then these two are congruent. Congruent means what? If I cut this triangle, then I can keep this on this. Then it will be 100% overlapping. Clear? Then these two are congruent. So remember, if two triangles are congruent, the area is also same. Here, if the area of this ABC triangle is 50 centimeters square, DEF triangle area also 50 centimeters square. Clear? Now you can understand that. Right. Now I am going to prove this one. This is a diagram. Then I write data part. Data means what is given to us. Triangle ABC and triangle DCF. What do you know? AB equal DC. AB equal side AB equal side DC. And side AC equal side DF. And included angle BAC, this angle BAC equal angle CDF. Then what we have to prove? We have to prove these two triangles are congruent. So we write to prove. To prove. What to prove? Triangle ABC congruent, three lines, triangle DEF. That is what we have to prove it. Clear? Now I am going to do the proof part. Proof part I am going to do. So what? We must first write, consider triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Consider triangle ABC, triangle DEF. Yeah, consider these two triangles. AB equal DE. AB equal DE. How do you know? It is a data part. It is given to us. So we write data, and what is that? That is a side. So we write side also. That these two are what? Sides. Then what? AC equal DF. Or otherwise you can write BAC angle. BAC angle is equal angle EDF. EDF, that also data, and it is an angle. You can write angle. Then what? AC equal DF. That also data. That means in the data it is given AC equal DF, and it is a side. So therefore, side angle side. Okay, side included angle. Okay. So therefore, these two are what? Congruent. So therefore, we write triangle ABC congruent to triangle DEF. What is the case? Side include angle side. Side angle side SAS. We write SAS. Under this condition, these two triangles are congruent. Now you understood what is congruency of two triangles under case 1 SAS. Clear? This is how we have to prove one by one. Clear? There are another 3 cases. After my videos, I will teach you those cases. And please, if you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, please subscribe this, and then you can get more videos like this, and put a like for my videos if you like, and give a comment also. Thank you very much.